offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. No one's around him. He's got space. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So that's going to go as a kick of 36 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. And off to Genty. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and just 2 to go. Trying to get it with the option. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence build. An offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Darius Davis to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pick up of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing now, Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he put everything he's got behind it. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be against Genty. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
One of the tight ends in motion left. This is Genty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, 3rd down. Another give here to Genty. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders stretch their early lead to 9. Drake London with the touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders go up 10-zip here in the 1st.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Delta, hut. Go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Set. Grenade. Grenade. Baylor tight. Set.
Herbert. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Grenade. Grenade. Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, go lion, 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 lion. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Set.
Back to the air. Herbert. Hits him on the out route. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Front run. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
On third and 2, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these fourth and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
Let's go. Hey, ram. Go.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
In the end zone, touchdown Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they get the 2, and now trail by only 2. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He's going deep! It is caught at the 20! And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push this to an 8-point game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders push the lead to 2 scores now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback and took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
Giving this to Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to Genty. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Rolling out to his left. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. A lot of them, they make it look automatic. But you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Go.
Here's Sampson. Open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. J.K. Scott on the punt. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll toss it. Genty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here. At least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it up. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Got away from one, but that only buys enough space for him to get back to the line. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Set. 380. You're not. Lion. Hey, easy. We go orange. Ready?
No throw, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
To throw, Herbert. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Chargers will line up for the
Herbert to throw once more. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Chargers 16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throwing for the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Omarion Hampton with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. 380. Go.
Back to Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Ready.
To the air this time. Herbert. Olave on the slant. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Offense in a hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ram. Crowd right. Let's go. Set.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's good to McConkey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Looking quickly here.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Kappa. Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's caught along one sideline. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
28-yard line.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Motion. Really?
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Go.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Herbert to throw. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Chargers 22, Raiders 20.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Coming left is Genty. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. This play goes for 36. And that's a Vegas first down.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll throw here on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain, but that feels like a sack for those defenders.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense in the hurry up here. Second down pass play coming. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Genty again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard that time. An offensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Looking to throw. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Catches it at the 1. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
Chargers 22.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Herbert back to throw. It's everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just get...
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Chargers 22.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a throw. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it.
Chargers
28.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 31-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. Makes the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
They give here to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders leading by 8. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And off to Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. This is Genty. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call.
It's a gain
Put that
of
one
10.
away. Could be a money
First
play
down,
for them the next
Las
time they're in a
Vegas.
similar spot.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Counter give to Genty. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of
Okay,
23
that's the type of
yards.
run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They're going to pass it here. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's why you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Genty from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And it's 3rd
Defense
down.
gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's a 48-yard look for him. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.